You say you're going to work on it today, you even clear the time, you sit down, open the file, then suddenly, you remember you should probably eat first, or just check your email real quick, or maybe reorganize your desk, just to get in the zone. And before you know it, half the day's gone. And the thing that actually mattered never happened. You didn't quit. You didn't decide not to do it. You just didn't move. And now you're stuck in that familiar shame spiral. The quiet self-talk that sounds like, "What's wrong with me? Why can't I just do it like everyone else?" But here's the truth almost nobody tells you. Procrastination isn't about being lazy. It's not a discipline problem. And it's definitely not a character flaw. It's something deeper, something older, something wired into you for a reason. And once you see that reason clearly, everything changes. This video isn't just about how to beat procrastination. It's about why your brain built it in the first place and how to finally move forward without self-betrayal. If this already feels personal, take a second to like this video and subscribe because the next few minutes might be the first time this all finally makes sense. Most people think procrastination means you don't care, that you're lazy, undisciplined, unmotivated. But the truth is, the people who procrastinate the most often care the most. And that's exactly the problem. Because once something matters to you, failure starts to mean something bigger. It's no longer just about finishing the task. It's about what that task represents. Let's say you've been talking about launching something. A course, a business, a new career. You've got the skills, you know what to do, but every time you get close, you stall. You reorganize, overthink, start from scratch, then suddenly you're too busy or not ready. But what's really happening is this. You're trying to outrun the moment where your effort gets judged. Because if you try and fail, that's real. And if it's real, then it's you that wasn't enough. So your brain builds a system that protects you. It delays, distracts, deprioritizes. Not because you don't want success, but because you've been taught that failure means something about your worth. And here's where it gets even more subtle. Sometimes procrastination doesn't just protect you from failure, it protects you from transformation. Because doing the thing, really doing it, would mean becoming someone new. It would mean letting go of the version of yourself that hides, that avoids, that stays uncertain. And as much as you say you want change, the part of you that survived by playing small doesn't want to disappear. That's why it's not just a habit, it's not just a bad pattern, it's a psychological safety mechanism your system built for survival. But here's the good news, what was built for survival can be rebuilt for growth. Let's make this personal. Think about the partner who keeps saying they'll leave the job they hate. They complain about it every week. They dream big, start talking about new ideas, new businesses, finally doing what they love. But months pass, they never apply, they never follow through. And when you ask why, they've always got a reason. Timing's not right, I just need to figure out a few more things. But underneath it, they're not waiting on clarity. They're avoiding the emotional risk of change. Because if they go for it, really go for it, and it doesn't work, they lose more than time. They lose the identity they built around one day. I'll get there. Here's another one. The entrepreneur who's always almost done. The project's 90% finished. The website is live, but the about page isn't ready. The offer's great, but they need to perfect the copy. They stay in motion, always moving, never launching. That's not laziness. That's a control mechanism. Because as long as the thing isn't done, it can't be rejected. You get to hold on to the fantasy without risking the truth. Or maybe it's you. You've got an opportunity right in front of you. Someone offered to help. a door opened. But instead of walking through it, you pause, you wait. You convince yourself there's something else you need to fix first. Some part of you that has to be more ready. What's really happening? You're not scared of the task, you're scared of what it would mean to succeed, because if you succeed, you lose the excuse. You lose the story that says, I'm stuck because I haven't been given a chance. You lose the identity that's been built around being the one with potential, but not pressure. You know, procrastination isn't just about delay, it's like an identity shield. It gives you this sort of safe place to exist, somewhere in between who you were and who you're just, well, terrified to become. So, what actually works, you might wonder? Because if you've been living like this, stuck between desire and delay, you already know that willpower doesn't fix it. To-do lists don't fix it. And shaming yourself into action? Yeah, that definitely doesn't fix it either. You don't need more pressure, what you really need is more safety. Let's be clear on this. Procrastination isn't a behavior problem, it's an emotional regulation strategy. So, the solution isn't about forcing action, it's about changing what action represents. Right now, your brain associates action with danger. Danger of judgment, danger of failure, danger of finally becoming visible. So if you want to stop procrastinating long term, you have to lower the emotional threat. Shrink the action until it feels laughably safe. Not write the chapter, just open the doc. Not build the business. Just write down one sentence about what it would help people with. You're not building momentum, you're building trust with your nervous system. Separate identity from output. Stop telling yourself the task reflects who you are. That's too much pressure. You're not trying to prove yourself, you're practicing showing up without betrayal. Switch from goals to exposure. Instead of, I need to finish this today, try, I'm gonna let myself be seen trying even just a little. That shift removes the perfection trap. It rewards effort, not outcomes. And when that's too hard, because some days it will be, here's the simplest reset: return. No guilt, no reset speech, just return to the thing you care about. Even if it's messy, late, or only for 5 minutes. Because healing from procrastination doesn't look like flawless performance. It looks like showing up, again and again, without demanding that you be a different person first. And the truth is, you don't need to become someone else. You just need to stop protecting the version of you who was taught that trying would hurt. That version built this delay, but you get to choose what you build now. If this shifted something for you, hit subscribe, like the video, and share it with someone you know is stuck. And tell me in the comments, what's one thing you keep putting off, and what might it actually be protecting? This video is for reflection and education only. It's not therapy or medical advice. Always go at your own pace and get the support you need.